Okay, boys and girls, so now we're going to put the sequence of events of our story, The Ant and the Grasshopper, in order, okay? So I'm going to show you these pictures first, and then we're going to use this to put our events in order, okay? So we have this picture right here. Looks like the ant collecting food, right? We have that one. And then we have this one of the cricket. So it's a little bit weird, but I'll tell you. This grasshopper here, for some reason, is brown, but in the rest of the pictures, it's green. Okay, so just know that he looks like this, but he also looks green for some reason. So this is a grasshopper playing his fiddle. See that? And then this is it looks like it's the grasshopper. You see how it's green now? Is watching the ant, right? Then we have this one. Do you remember that this happened in the story? It's winter and the grasshopper is all sad. So when did this happen? We're gonna start thinking, okay? And then there's this one. That is the seasons changing. So do you see there's summer and then fall and then winter? Okay? So if we read in our story, it talks about the grasshopper was hopping through the field, singing and making music with his fiddle. So that it's here in the beginning of our story, okay? So that means that I'm gonna take my picture that kind of looks like that, and I'm gonna put it on here, okay? Okay. So when I pick my event that's gonna happen, I'm not gonna pick an event that happened all the way down here, right? Or in the middle. I have to pick an event that happened in the very beginning because that's how the order is. So we're gonna pick beginning and then middle and then middle and then end, okay? So that's the sequence of events, right? Because it's an order. So we gotta pick a picture that happens in the beginning, and then we'll put it on our number one, okay? So I read to you that already. It says that the ant or the grasshopper was in the field singing and making music with his fiddle. Remember I showed you that picture? So he's sitting down and he's singing and making music with his fiddle. That's at the beginning of our story. So that is our first event that happens in our story. Okay, so we're gonna put it there. Now I'm gonna look at my other pictures. I know that the one where the grasshopper is sad and in the winter, that happened like at the end of our story, right? Remember, it tells us down at the end. So I'm not gonna choose that one because I know that doesn't happen next. What happened next? I can go back and read, right? The grasshopper teased the ant, saying, "Why must you work so hard and never have any fun?" So which one of these might we choose? What says an ant? First, it says that the ant passed by gathering food, right? So which one is an ant passing by gathering food? They both have the ant, but this one is the one where he's gathering food, you see? And in this picture, he's gathering different food. Still gathering food, right? So I'm going to put that one next. I'm going to put that one in number 2. And now, after we put this one, next is going to be where I read, right? Where the grasshopper teased the ant. So I'm going to say that, so these are our pictures that are left. So I'm going to say that this was the one that's next, right? The middle one, because the grasshopper is teasing the ant, saying, why are you collecting food right now? Right? So that's what happened next in our sequence of events. Okay, now I have 2 more pictures left. The one where the seasons change, and then the one where it's winter and the grasshopper is sad, right? So which one happened first? First, the seasons have to change, right? So remember down here, winter arrived and covered the ground with snow. Remember I told you that there's summer and then fall has to happen and then winter, right? So this happened first. After that, okay. Oh, we missed a picture. So we have two left actually, right? But that did happen, right? After the seasons change, what happened? Let's read. So food became scarce throughout the land, and soon the grasshopper was starving. Desperately, he begged the ant to share some food. So which one is the one that shows us that? Oh, this one, right? So the grasshopper went to the ant's house to ask him for food. And do you remember what happened? The ant could only give him a little bit, right? So let me show you. So the seasons changed, the ant was hungry, and then went to ask for some food. And lastly, we have because the ant could only give him a little bit of food, then the grasshopper was sad and cold and hungry, right? And that's the end of the story. Okay, so you can see the sequence of events. Okay, first, the grasshopper was playing with his fiddle in the field, and then the ant was passing by and collecting food. Next, the grasshopper was making fun of the ant because he was collecting food, right? But then what happened was the seasons changed fast, went from summer to fall, and then the grasshopper was hungry because he didn't collect any food, so he went to go ask the ant for some food, and he only gave him a little bit. So in the end, the grasshopper was sad, and it was cold and hungry, right? That's our sequence of events. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, so in the next question that I'm going to ask you, I want you to answer what happened at the end of the story, okay? And you're going to have three answers again. You're going to tell me what happened at the end of the story.